global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness today. Yesterday, a group called themselves OIC, which means Ohaneze Youth Council, giving their full-fledged support that, of course, that the likes of Bats, that's Bola Ahmed Tinubu, aka Jagaban, has all it takes to make Nigeria go forward, and the fact that him being the president would benefit the Southeasterners in a whole, and they also encouraged all Southeasterners wherever they are worldwide to vote immensely and massively for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who happened to be a Southwesterner. And of course, a lot of people have been wondering what is going on. Some days back, it was Chief Waraf Wazirike giving full-fledged support to Yahaya Bello. Now, OIC, headed by one unknown person, decided to give its full-fledged support with the organization to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, where the OIC national president have decided to speak on the matter. Don't forget that a whole lot of people have been encouraging Nigerians and prominent political parties like PDP and APC to zone their presidential tickets to Southeast. With this development, people are wondering what is going on. Is their house divided? Well, the national youth, Ohaneze youth president, have decided to speak massively on that matter. Before we go into the newspaper, I'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, the Ohaneze Youth Council OIC has denied endorsing Bola Tinubu, national leader of the All Progressive Congress (APC) for the presidency. OIC National President Igboayaka wants Tinubu to be careful of maligning the aspiration of the Southeast to produce Nigerian president. Igboayaka warned the APC presidential aspirant to keep his money because OIC would not compromise its stand on Igbo presidency. He was reacting to reports that the self-acclaimed OIC leader Miracle Nwosu endorsed Tinubu's candidacy for presidency. However, OIC distanced itself from the purported endorsement of Tinubu's candidacy. A statement by Igboayaka reads partly, and I quote, "If Mr. Miracle Nwosu is a man, let him identify who he is. Tell us where he's living. Tell us his village, if he is a man." We are using this opportunity to warn any politician that want to use Ohaneze Youth Council's name to cajole Ohaneze Youth Council in the name of endorsing any political presidential aspirant in 2023 that is not from Southeast Zone. It's better that Tinubu keeps his money because his money cannot change the mind of the Igbo youth, thereby compromising these projects. Mr. Bola Tinubu should be very careful. We are warning Ahmed Bola Tinubu and his presidential team to be very, very careful in trying to do anything that will malign the interest of Southeast in 2023 presidential project. The Ohaneze Youth Council, under the leadership of Comrade Igboayaka, is 100% determined to actualize the Nigerian president of Southeast extraction by 2023. This project is timely and cannot be equated, subchanged, or changed with anything. Either it is Southeast Presidency 2023 or Southeast ceases to be part of Nigeria. Yay! So, for more indication from a lot of quarters, actually, the likes of Edwin Clark, the likes of Afenifere leader Badebanjo, and the likes have been, drumming that issue that these guys have not. If you're talking about equity and justice, fairness, then what stops the country or stops the political parties and the game players, actors in politics from ceding the whole presidential stuff to South? It's just for at least for this time. They keep talking about equity, justice, fairness. Where lies the fairness if the three major arms or three major languages, of which Igbo is one of them, have not tasted that apex six in a very long time, ever since the democratic setting? They keep mentioning the likes of Goodluck Bella Jonathan. That, if you want to go by geopolitical zoning, he's from South. Now, from Southeast extraction, can you mention anyone who have mounted on that seat, the apex seat before? During the democratic setting, I guess your guess is as good as mine. None. And they're insisting that this should, for the sake of equity, go to the zone. And now, when they said that one Ohaneze youth, I was like, okay, one thing we do know for sure is that we have two groups in Ohaneze. We have the Ohaneze led by Ibe. There's another Ohaneze led by George Obiozo. So we do not know. Okay, we also know that there's OIC led by Igboayaka or Igboayaka. We do not know if there's another fraction of Ohaneze youth, of which I believe the politicians must have capitalized on the fractions in Ohaneze youth. On the fraction in Ohaneze, the main body, to decide to craft out one sharp one called Ohaneze Youth Council. And the Ohaneze Youth Council president himself, national president Igboayaka, have just thrown one challenge. He said, if you're a man, if you're a man, Igbo, he said, just tell us where you live. Now that cut me cracking. He said, tell us where. He said, miracle Nwosu. If you're a man, let him identify who he is. Tell us where he's living. Tell us his village if he's a man. Or that statement, that challenge it has pregnancy. It is loaded. He's not telling him plenty. He said, just be a man. Answer to that name, Nwosu Miracle. And just tell Ohaneze Youth President Igboayaka and the Igbos as a whole where you live, your village, your clan. Just identify. That's all. This kind of divide and rule shouldn't be happening in Southeast, for crying out loud. If you watch the way this whole thing is going, just realize that even with due respect to my Southwestern brothers, let's call it spade a spade. The likes of Bola Tinubu, aka Bat, have visited Southwest, where he's from, of course. He has also done a lot of consultations and campaign in in the North. Okay, we all know about that. But we have not seen him move in the Southeast. His South is not part of the region. Or, okay, maybe he has no intention of campaigning. So probably what he does, I'm not sure now, is probably to give some Ghana must go here and there for those who enjoy him, and you just advocate for me in your place. I don't need to come. Now, if someone doesn't come to your region to at least acknowledge and honor you by campaigning in your region, it clearly shows that with due respect, he has no regard for you. Just give them money, they know what to do. Come on, at least go to Southeast, let them know that you're interested. Even though they're feeding their candidates, but at least just the way Amechi went down to Southwest and also told Sanwo-Olu and the like that, look, just vote me this, that. Sanwo-Olu told him, yes, you have said your piece, but our vote and Lagos vote goes to Bola Tinubu. Now that is fair enough. That shows at least he has regard. I think Bad should do the same thing in Southeast. Let him know test his popularity just a little bit more. That's where good to wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section. Also, do have a nice